Connor, how's it going?
Very good.
My name's Ethan. I'll be your student physical therapist for today.
Awesome.
So first, we're going to do some range of motion testing. And the first one we're going to do is elbow flexion. So for this, I'd like you to lay on your back on the table. Awesome. Okay, so first I'm going to go through passive range of motion. So let's just flex that elbow. Good. I'm going to guess it's around 135 degrees. Back to neutral. Now we're going to take the goni and measure it. All right. Go ahead and flex. Good. And you can go back to neutral. And that time we got about 149 degrees. All right, so now we are going to do isolated glenohumeral flexion. So Connor, I'll have you extend your elbow all the way. Sweet. And then I'm going to press on your shoulder blade right here. And then we're going to go into shoulder flexion. So we're going to find that passive range of motion first. Looks good. About right there. Put it back in neutral. I'm going to say that's probably similar to 135, maybe 140. So I'm going to guess about like that. Now we're going to do it again. So if you'll flexion. About right there. Okay, so I'm going to hold the arm right there. Perfect. And go back to neutral. And we got about 130 degrees. Next up, we are going to do range of motion for cervical extension. So Connor, first, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna press gently on your head. We're gonna extend the neck backwards. Good. Back to neutral. Okay. I guess that's about 45 degrees. So now, I'm gonna line this up with the ear hole and then on the nose. Okay, now go ahead into that extension. Perfect, and you can go back to neutral. Okay, yeah, right about 44 degrees. All right, Connor, next up, we're going to test range of motion for extension of your 5th metacarpophalangeal joint. So I'll have you put your right arm on the table, and first we'll do passive range of motion of this 5th digit, just like this. Perfect, back to neutral. I'm gonna guess that was maybe 30 degrees. And now we use the goni. Place it right here. Perfect. All right, go ahead and extend it. Awesome. Back to neutral. And we have 27 degrees. Now we're going to move on to some manual muscle testing. First one we're going to do is the middle trapezius. So Connor, we've got him laying prone. And first we're going to take him through the passive range of motion. So first I'm going to just move your elbow up to the sky like this. You can flex your arm, relax your elbow right here. Perfect. And then up to the sky. Awesome. And back down. Cool. And then could I have you do the active range of motion, so replicate that movement. Perfect. And relax. Okay. now we're going to move on to the manual muscle test. Since he did that, replicated the movement. So I'm going to stabilize right here, and we're going to bring him up to mid-range, about right here. And I'm going to press down, don't let me move you. Perfect, good, and relax. I would rate that a 5 out of 5. Next up, we're going to be testing Connor's supraspinatus muscle. So if I could have you bring your arm out to the side like this and relax. So first we're going to do passive range of motion. So I'm going to stabilize the scapula up here so that it doesn't move, and we're just getting the glenohumeral joint motion. So we go up through that range of motion. Perfect, and back down, relax. Sweet. And then if I could have you do that again, active range of motion, so replicate that movement. Awesome. Relax. Okay, so he's good to go for the muscle testing. So we're going to bring his arm to about mid-range right here, and stabilize. And I'm going to try to push your arm towards you. Don't let me move you. Awesome. And relax. I'd rate that a 5 out of 5. Next up, we're going to be testing the pronator teres muscle. So we've got Connor laying supine, elbow at a 90-90. And first we're going to take him through the passive range of motion. So I'm going to have you pronate, so rotate your fist inwards like this. Perfect, and back to neutral. And then I'll have you do the same motion on your own. Good. All right, so now we're going to put his fist in about mid-range, about right there. I'm going to apply a supinating opposite force. So I'm going to twist this way, don't let me move you. Good. And you can relax. I call that like a 4+ out of 5. Last up, we have the muscle test for the flexor digitorum superficialis. So Connor, I'm going to have you just lay your hand out on the table like this. And then we're going to do passive range of motion first. So kind of just make a fist like that, really trying to flex from these middle joints right here.
Okay.
Yep, perfect. Okay, and then if you can replicate that on your own, active range. Good, and relax. Okay, so now we're gonna do the manual muscle test. So I'm gonna do one at a time. So first I'm gonna put the first digit in about mid-range, and then I'm going to, if you'll relax a little bit, let's put it right there, perfect. And then I'm going to try to pull out. Don't let me move your finger. Good. Might like stabilize the wrist right here too. Same thing with this one. Just put it right here and don't let me move you. Good. And this one, don't let me move you. All right. Don't let me move you. Perfect. I'd say 5 out of 5.